A cloud of deep concern is gathering over Colombia's democracy, and at its center is a proposal that, while sounding appealing, carries a hidden danger. President Gustavo Petro has floated the idea of a consulta popular or popular consultation to push through his reforms, which have been stalled in Congress. He suggests that if the established institutions, the legislative and judicial branches, are creating blockades, then the people should decide directly. This sounds democratic, like a direct line to the popular will. But it is a mechanism that, in this context, threatens to bypass the very foundations of our republican system. A system designed with checks and balances to prevent the concentration of absolute power in a single person. The alarm bells are ringing because this is not just about a policy disagreement. It is about the rules of the game. Our Constitution is a social pact, a complex and carefully designed framework that establishes a separation of powers. The Congress makes laws, the judiciary interprets them, and the executive governs. Each branch has its own function and serves as a check on the others. Petro's proposal to use a consultation to override the legislative process is like a soccer player deciding to pick up the ball and run to the goal because the other team's defense is too strong. It may win the point, but it breaks the rules and destroys the game itself. This is seen by many as a direct challenge to the constitutional order. The specific articles of our Constitution that are at risk are not just legal technicalities, they are the pillars of our freedom. Articles like 113 and 114 establish the distinct roles of the branches of public power, while Article 374 outlines the specific, rigorous path for constitutional reform. A popular consultation cannot simply be used as a shortcut to rewrite fundamental rules or to impose the will of the executive over the legitimate and necessary debates that must occur in Congress. Using this mechanism as proposed would effectively nullify the role of our elected representatives and the judicial oversight of the Constitutional Court, creating a precedent where any president could dismantle our institutional architecture with the argument of popular support. Let's imagine this in simpler terms. Think of our democracy as a complex building project. The Constitution is the blueprint, designed by many architects to be safe and stable. The president is the project manager. Congress is the team of engineers who must approve the structural changes, and the courts are the safety inspectors. The current proposal is akin to the project manager wanting to add a new floor without consulting the blueprints or the engineers, simply by asking the future residents if they'd like more space. The idea might be popular, but ignoring the structural rules could bring the entire building crashing down on everyone inside, creating a disaster from which recovery would be incredibly difficult.